What's up, YouTube? Alright, so we're back here with another tutorial, and this time I'm gonna just teach you guys the basics of loops, and it should be pretty simple, but of course I'm always open to questions. If you have them, leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, or well, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Nobody's forcing you guys. Alright, so let's get this started. Now, let's say I want to print something to the console down here, right? So I'm just gonna do the regular system.out.print line. Ooh yeah! What is up with my mousey? I mean my keyboard. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and print a line here, and let's say I want to print this Java. Let's make the J capital. Oopsie. Java tutorial is the best. All right, that'll pretty much print it. Just go ahead and execute. Oh wait, I got an error message. And you know what I forgot here, guys? Colon. I'm sorry, I've been working with a lot of different languages, and some of them have colons and some of them don't. Java requires this kind of stuff, so. Boom. Print. Not print, I mean execute the program. And there you go, you get that one line. Now what if I want to print this line 5 times? Easy enough, right? I just copy and paste it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Print. Bam. That's it. 5 times. We're done. But what if I want to print this like 100 times or 1,000 times? What would I do then? Am I going to copy and paste this 1,000 times? I don't really think that's the best way. Now here we can go ahead and introduce loops. Now what loops do is they're going to basically repeat a portion of your code that's inside the loop. So you set up the loop and you put the portion of the code inside the loop, and it'll repeat that step as many times as you want, or whatever variables you set up around that. So to get started with the loops, I'm going to introduce the 2 different types of loops. We have a while loop and then a for loop. So we'll start with the while loop. Now let's say I do this. I'm going to do while. In these parentheses you put whatever your condition is, while the sky is still blue, or you know, whatever. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my bracket. Oh, it automatically put the bracket for me. Now while something, I want to go ahead and I want to print this out, right, like so. Now what do I want my condition to be? Now what I want my condition to be is, well, what I want my condition to be based around is the fact that I want to print this out, like, let's say 20 times, right? In that case, I need a variable, an integer variable that can keep track of that number 20. That can keep a count of the amount of times I'm going through the loop. So I'll go ahead and I'll declare it as I. So int I equals 0, right? Now, while I is less than 20, I want to print this out. And to keep in mind, since I did I is less than 0, when I hit 19, that's technically going to be the 20th time that I'm printing this this Java tutorial is the best. So let's give this a shot. Now, of course, if I just run it right now, we're going to be messed up because it's going to be an infinite loop. Because I'm not really incrementing the I anywhere. I have to make sure that I increment the I for the loop to end at some point. So we can do that right here. So we'll do I plus plus, and that's basically equal to I equals I plus 1, right? I'm basically adding 1 to I each time I go into the loop. Alright, let's give this a shot. Bam. Alright, so if we look here, you know what? 20 is too much. I don't want to waste time counting this. Let's just do 7. I like the number 7. Print. Boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I printed it 7 times. Now, let's say I wanted to set this equal to 1, but do less than or equal to 7. Then it'll still print it 7 times, because I'm going up to 7 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like so. Alright? Now that's pretty much how the while loop works. You can set many conditions in here, and you can do any code within the while loop. Now let's talk about the for loop. Now let me just comment this out here. Oh, oops. Why can't I? Oh shoot, that's right, you can't do that here. Sorry, I was trying to do a quick comment out, but that doesn't work here in Eclipse. I'm sure there is a way, but you know, we're not going to worry about that right now. Alright, so I just comment that portion out. Now these things, this is the beginning of the comment and the end of the comment, alright? Now the for loop, how that works is pretty simple. It's basically condensing all of this into one declaration and everything into one line here. So if I can do for, right? And then I declare the variable that I'm going to be using in the for loop. Actually, let me just close up these things first. And you know what? Might as well just put my print statement in there as well. So here's the for loop. So I need to put in my condition. So the for loop, you have to declare the variable that you're going to be using for your count. All right. So I'm going to do int I equals 0. And then you're going to put your condition as to like what your condition is, like when are you going to stop this loop. And we're going to do while I, you know, while I is less than 7, we want to continue. All right. And then the last portion is your incrementer, like how much do you want to increment the I by. Then we're going to do I plus 1. Now that's not going to work. You got to do I plus plus within this portion here, because I plus 1 I think is like you're kind of assigning, you have to assign the I to it. So you can do I plus 1, but then you got to write out this whole thing, like, you know, and who's got the time to do that, right? I mean, we don't want to do this. Let's just stick with I plus plus. So there's our incrementer. And now if I run this, now the for loop is going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright? So that's basically just a very basic introduction to loops here. So we got the while loop, and then we got the for loop. Alright, I hope that helps you guys out. We are going to get into more, a more deeper understanding of loops. And hopefully in the next tutorial I can kind of show you guys that, what a nested loop is like and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, don't forget to like the video, and it'll be great if I can get some more subscribers. Thanks guys.